Patriots, one of the best records, and they're in the playoffs again.
So what you're saying is like the ugly sweater tradition of the holidays, right? But the ugly sweater has actually become what? Fashionable. So it's essentially the same thing with Brady. Doubt him all you want. Say what you want to. But the truth of the matter is, it's beautiful what they do each year. So I'm with you. Doubt him. But if you're the Patriots and they've got a game coming up and you got to play against them, you don't want to go there. Not at all. I think that team remains dangerous even while they struggle on offense.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brady gives to Michelle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Sam Darnold trotting on the field here with the rest of the Jets offense. And if you talk, Charles, to Jets coach Adam Gase, he says he sees Sam Darnold improving every week. His quote, there's going to be a point where he's going to be a really good player. That's what Adam Gase says. Have you seen enough from Darnold in 2019 that you share that opinion?
I do. I co-sign with his head coach, and I think we have to remember that his season was really choppy due to the mono. Remember, he missed games, missed practice time, and then when he came back, had to be pretty careful with that to make sure he was fully healthy. But I do think that this is a Jets team that they continue to surround this young quarterback and give him opportunities. He will be one of the better players in the league. I liked him coming out of college. I like how he's hung in there during the tough times, and I think he's going to be really good down the road.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
And this might not be the last interception. Both of these teams. Ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michelle. 10 yards on the pickup.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
On 2nd and inches, Brady. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it. This is Michelle. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
I think that's the type. Expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Brady going to throw. Caught by the tight end, Watson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3 yards is the gain that time.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. And caught by Thomas for a Patriots touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. As the Jets set up shop for their next drive. For the Jets without a playoff appearance. Guys, you have to go back to 20.